A few weeks after that episode, Mike and Robin were married. Their life became an open book.
Fantastic!
Their honeymoon played out before the world press in Tokyo, where Mike and Robin were treated like royalty. And oh yeah, there was that Tony Tubbs fight.
Tubbs is hurt. Tubbs is hurt badly. It was a left hook. The fight is over. With stunning swiftness.
2 days later, Tyson rushed to a New York hospital where his mentor, Jim Jacobs, lied dying. He didn't make it in time. Tyson never got to say goodbye.
I love Jacobs. He was a beautiful man. It was all teamwork, I believed, in my life. He was just awesome, man.
Jacobs' death left his partner Bill Caton in charge of Mike's career. But Mike didn't really trust or know Bill Caton. At Jacobs' funeral, in rode Don King, sensing the first real crack in the Catskill connection.
Jim was the protector in that world. And a lot of people knew that Michael didn't have a relationship with Bill, so he was pretty much up for grabs. It was like open season. Who's going to get him? Jim, you know, why didn't you let us know? Like, why didn't you prepare us, you know? Because I honestly believe we weren't prepared for Jim's death. And he hadn't prepared us for what was going to happen.
Greed reaches at the deepest core of people. It reaches deep at them, and they're fighting for me and stuff and all that crap. And then that made it easy for Don King to sneak in, and he used, and he got me good. He was pretty good. He's a very interesting individual. Not only am I hurt, I become the bad guy now. I'm just young and I'm emotional, and people are putting cameras in my face looking at me like this is a big, strong guy, the strongest guy in the world going berserk. I'm just a baby, 20, 21 years old.
I think he was feeling probably unbelievable amounts of pressure. And I think being in love makes you feel vulnerable. We were both feeling vulnerable, I think, you know, because we were so dependent in many respects. And I think we just couldn't handle the pressure that we were getting. One time it had gotten pretty bad, and he swung a phone at me that I knew was gonna hit my face, and really, I think I felt the pain before, you know, but just choking me, he vomiting and him kicking me, things like that. But he felt bad. I mean, he felt really bad afterwards. You know, he'd cry like a baby. Like a baby, just cry. I would hold him. I'd hold ice on my face and hold him, you know, and tell him I would console him.
And you would think this is a grown man that has all of his emotional capabilities in him and together and intact, and it's just not true.
It was some kind of love. I mean, the kind you doesn't go away. That kind.
I don't know why I wanted to be a renegade anyway. I was just living my life, being Mike Tyson, doing what I want to do, just being rebellious. I just wanted the taste of that world, you know what I mean? I wanted that forbidden fruit that everyone else had. But those ordeals, and you say, whoa. Sometimes it's so ironic. Sometimes I think about things that when I was 20, at 21, and I used to get so nervous. I thought, oh God, what was on my mind? What was I thinking when I was doing that? I want to accomplish greatness. I want to, you know, that's what me and Cus planned to do when we first started. You know, I want to get some closure with myself and get some kind of greatness. I popped on the scene and made it, and the realer I became to myself, the more phony everything else was around me. And I'm a great manipulator. You have to understand, in order to be the greatest fighter in the world, you have to be the greatest liar in the world. Deep down inside, I think I'm just an actor, entertainer crying out. You know, I'm doing it in the ring. Ah! I don't know what the hell I am. I'm a nut.
Out of the ring, New York became the focus of an investigation of Tyson's finances by his wife and mother-in-law. The newlyweds tried to buy a house and found out they had almost nothing in the bank. Robin and her mother were cast as gold diggers, and the press frenzy began.
Is Tyson's business manager, Bill Caton, trying to break the bond of matrimony in order to strengthen his bond with the multi-million-dollar fighter?
In many respects, Bill tried to throw up smoke screens for what the real issue was.
Robin Givens demanded an accounting of her new husband's worth.
The Sphinx fight was supposed to be Mike Tyson's crowning achievement, the richest fight in history, nearly overshadowed by tabloid journalism. Robin miscarried their first child just 2 weeks before the fight. Mike was devastated. Robin was accused of lying about the pregnancy. But the show went on. At least it did for 91 seconds. How ironic that in the afterglow of his greatest victory, Tyson focused less on the fight and more on the press.
I wasn't really appreciative of what you guys, quote, the reporters, did to me. Building up to this fight, you tried to embarrass me, you tried to embarrass my family, you tried to disgrace us, and as far as I know, this might be my last fight.
Mike would say goodbye to the Catskill connection. Goodbye to the gym where he was born as a fighter. Goodbye to the men who had shaped and molded him. Goodbye to Kevin Rooney, his trainer. He had climbed the mountains and fulfilled Cus's dream. But the man wasn't satisfied with what he had found.
Sometimes the game pisses you off and you don't want to play. I'm a real, a weird guy. Once I accomplish something, I lose interest in it. And I just need, that's my whole outlet in life. I need something to do. I need something to, don't care how much money I got, I need something to do.
It just started getting dangerous. When I say I'm happy that everybody's alive in my family, like, it got dangerous. Basically, like the doctor said, if he wasn't going to take his medicine, then you're the one that should be coming to see me.
So now they're going to basically say I'm crazy and mentally disturbed. I saw a bunch of psychiatrists. It made me more up than I was when I first went in there.